What's up, y'all? We are back, episode 6 of the Colorado Rockies Out of the Park Baseball 24 playthrough here, August 22nd, 2025. And just want to check in because we are 2 games over 500, 65 and 63 after this absolute all time game right here that just happened. An 11-10 victory, scoring 3 in the bottom of the ninth on a Christopher Morel 3-run walk-off home run after d'Arnaud hit a 2-run double in the top of the ninth. So, yeah, the team's looking really good moving down the stretch here. We kind of held pat at the trade deadline. We were okay with not winning this year, but very quietly, this rotation has turned into really good. Jose Quintana has been awesome all year. Dean Kramer has been my ace of all people to be my ace. It's pretty crazy. Eduardo Rodriguez has pitched much better recently. Graham Ashcraft has been really good. And Kevin Garcia has come into the rotation and been respectable. Hasn't been great or anything, but he's been okay. The bullpen continues to be really solid. We made a couple different moves of calling up guys, but Angel Chivilli is the guy up right now. He's been good. The other guy was Jaden Hill. He had a couple appearances and pitched pretty well. The offense has been really good too. So Christopher Morel has worked his way. Actually, no, that's all levels. Christopher Morel has been better. But yeah, he had the big game in this previous game we just simmed through. Drew Romo is a 119 WRC plus, insane. He's had a couple big games here. What is that, a 5 multi-hit game streak? Just crazy from, he's not a light-hitting catcher, but he's not the biggest bat. I went to go, check what he wanted for an extension because I love Drew Romo, and it's a pretty big deal, so can't do that right now. But Tovar has turned it on. He's been awesome. Chris Bryant's actually been my best hitter this season, which, a really welcome surprise after, a disappointing year last year. And Zach Bean continues to be great. Churio's been awesome. Brenton Doyle, not quite as good as he started, but still 122 WRC plus. On pace for about 2 WAR. That's not being a good defender either. So, Ryan McMahon playing good defense at second or third wherever I need him. Really good at second, actually. That's pretty crazy. Bit surprising, but is he? Yeah, he's playing there right now. I had Amador there for a minute, but he got hurt, so I had to take him out. He's more of a utility guy anyway for the future. So Parker Meadows has been good too. Playing a good center field and hitting just a little bit. So good vibes right now in Colorado. We're currently 2.5 games out of that final wild card spot. So I figured it's a little early to be doing this, but we're gonna do one of those wild card chase episodes, I guess. So, if things collapse, we'll just go to the off season. But maybe we make the playoffs here, and that'd be pretty insane in year 3. I did not expect that. So, I didn't even expect 65 and 63 this year, quite frankly. But so we're not gonna sim every game on camera, but we'll go through maybe I'll sim 3 series. We'll come back and see how we did and. Take it a little bit by little bit, and then once September hits and we get later into the regular season, we can, if we're close, we'll go game by game and stuff and kind of play like that. So, this episode won't be for everyone, but I figure it'd be cool to kind of document our first playoff chase in the save. So, we'll be back. Let me set a day that I want to, maybe right at the end of the month, right after this Dodgers series. That brings us into September. That's weird. We have a Saturday to Monday series. I guess that's how a lot of these are set up. That's weird. I didn't really notice that. That's incredibly strange. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that. Most series go Friday to Sunday or Thursday to Sunday. These are Thursday to Saturday and Sunday to Tuesday. That's really weird, but It's really puzzling. Never seen like a large amount of series like that. Huh. Okay. Well. Uh, anyway, that's how everything stacks up here. So, just feels like they play games in random days of the week. Okay. I don't know why I was fixated on that, but yeah, we'll be back after this Dodger series and check in there. All right, so we're back. We slipped to 68 and 70. That pushes us 6 games out of the final wild card, so not a great stretch right there. Wound up getting swept by Philly, which really sucked after we lost the last game against Chicago in kind of a heartbreaking fashion. Oh, the Seiya Suzuki 2-run double in the top of the ninth. This time we couldn't answer in the bottom, but um, yeah, big loss, series loss to Philly. Got swept by them. Won 2 of 3 against the Nationals, which is good, but then went on to lose 2 of 3 against the Dodgers, getting shut out just yesterday. So it's not over yet. I mean, Pittsburgh's not a very good team. Just kidding, they are now. I just remember they had one of the early picks in the draft. So next 3 series, we have the Mets, um, the Pirates, and the Brewers, who aren't a good team. So that's good, I guess. But then Miami's not a good team. Nashville's not good. Atlanta's pretty solid, and then San Diego. They're always dangerous, and then Arizona to finish it off. So really, the only bad team we have this stretch right here where we need to sweep one of these series and win 2 out of 3 in the other one, and then hopefully go 500 the rest of the way to maybe have a chance. So we'll go through the Milwaukee series and update after that. But one big development that we had was in our most recent um, player development update. There was some things up here, whatever. I'm not as concerned about that, but the guy we just traded for, Miguel Blias, might have to figure that one out, had a huge boost. Current contact went up 10 points, so below average to above average. Pinto contact went up 10. His current power went up, and his I rating currently went up. So we went from 35 overall to 45 overall, and 70 potential to 80 potential. Pretty huge. You could see he's developed a ton since he's gotten here. He was in high A, had 145 at bats for me, and had a 198 WRC plus. So he's up in Double A to finish the year. Could see him in the majors as soon as next season. So really excited about that trade. Just out of curiosity, Logan Webb, an 83 ERA plus on Houston. So, we're going to swim through that next little part and come back after that. All right, so another interesting stretch here. So we got swept by the Mets. That sucked. None of these games particularly close. But then we went and swept Pittsburgh. That was big. So we went 500 in those games, just not the way that I thought we would. And then a couple of huge losses to Milwaukee, including this 5-0 shutout to Luke Weaver in his second start of the season. So very tough to see. Not a bad day for the pitching, really, but not going to do much with 2 hits. So that sits us at 72 and 75. We're 7 games out of the final playoff spot, so not looking great. But we'll sim to the end of the season here, and most likely the end of the year, unless things get really interesting. But I mean, we're kind of out of it at this point. So we'll return when things get interesting, I guess. So yeah. So we're probably still dead in the water, but we did sweep Miami, putting up, what is that, 24, 30, 43 runs in 3 games, and really not giving up too many either. For game 1, we won 15-4. Huge game from the offense. Zach Veen, 4 ribbies. Our backup catcher, Ronnie Kirpalma, had 6 RBIs, including, was that his first? Oh, he has 5 home runs this year. Wow. For a dude with 30 power, it's pretty crazy. And Quintana got the win. Game 2, 9-7 victory. Another nice day from Veen. He's been a stud this season. Absolutely love him. Churio, nice game as well. And Dean Kramer was bad, but Randy Vasquez, newly called up, first appearance of the season. goes 3 1/3, Shuddy to give us the win there, and then a huge 19-4 victory against Nashville to round out the sweep. Chris Bryant 5 ribbies, McMahon 4, Veen 4, and Bretton Doyle 5. So what is that? 18 of our 19 runs, and then Drew Roma had the other RBI. But huge day from the middle of our order. Rodriguez has a decent start, and the bullpen's able to do that. So, okay, so that was against Miami, not Nashville. I was just looking at that. So, I mean, we're playing Nashville here. We can make things interesting with the sweep here, but yeah, let's go game by game here and see what we can do. Yeah, an 8-0 loss after a 19-run game. That's very fitting for this squad. Graham Ashcraft gets knocked around pretty bad. Game 2 in Nashville, we win 7-5. Old friend Austin Martin on the squad. Not a bad day from Garcia. Not his best, but McMahon able to pick up the slack, and then the back end of the bullpen does a good job to finish it out in 10. And then game 3 in Nashville, we win 5-1. Quintana goes down. That's huge. He's probably been my best pitcher this year. Maybe Kramer, but one of those two have been my best pitchers. So he goes down for a while, and we're going to have to call on someone down here. Zach Davies hasn't been bad, but maybe I'll go with someone a little more upside. Joe Rock I kind of like. Maybe Riley Pint gets the call up here. He did appear for Colorado in real life. My 40-man's full. I actually might open up a spot for him. I like Riley Pint. You know, he was a 4th overall pick or something way back in the day. And, yeah, I just want to give him a shot. 5 to 6 weeks. Maybe put him on the 40-day IL. You know, I think I'm kind of done with Tenio Ito. Yeah, I'm actually gonna take him off my 40 to add Pint. Yeah, that probably isn't very smart, like systematically wise, of like adding this guy to my team, but I want to give him a shot. So we'll put Vasquez in the rotation, I guess. And we win 5-1. It's the bigger deal. Quintana does get hurt, but Vasquez comes in, does a good job. And there you go. We win 2-3 against Nashville. We're 77-76, 5 games out of that final wild card spot. We're not eliminated yet, so we need to, win games here against Atlanta. We do 11-7 victory, and Amador is back. Bretton Doyle's had a huge season. I know it's in Colorado, but still, 25-86, 285 average. That'll do it for sure. Dean Kramer, another really rough start. It's 2 in a row for him. McMahon does a good job. He's been really good. Jake Bird, Shavili, and Williams to close it out. Amador is back. So we have a ton of pitchers on this team. I don't know if we need all these guys. I just called Pine up, so I'll keep him here. You know what? We'll send down a hitter. Nicky Lopez has kind of been that utility infielder, so I'll send him down. Bring back Amador. Kind of just back up the infield. I'm not having my backups play at all right now as we push for the playoffs, so he probably won't get a ton of PT here. Okay, so game 2 in Atlanta after we take game 1, 11-7. Big day from Bretton Doyle. Yeah, we were going through this. Okay. So, game 2. We're actually in Colorado for these, and 13-8 loss. That's about. And Riley Pint struggles in his debut. That's okay. So, game 3, let's see if we can take 2 of 3 against Atlanta. And we do in 10 innings on a walk-off double by Zach Veen, our MVP this year. Him or Tovar, I'd say, but I'd go Veen, I think. And Doyle, another 3 hits. Man, his ratings aren't really good, but he's put it together on this team. And, all he's done is hit in the majors, so... I mean, that's not true, but, he's hit well when he's up here. Ashcraft, decent start. Chivili, Beeks, Williams. Okay, so an off day, we go to San Diego. We're 79 and 77. We are 5.5 out. We're not quite eliminated yet. Let's check out. I don't want that screen. Check out the standings. Oh boy. All right, so let's see, where are we? We're over here. So the Cubs' magic number is 6. So that means we have a shot here. We're chasing the Dodgers, Atlanta. I mean, it's an outside shot, but it's a chance. We have a chance here. So in San Diego, how are they doing this season? They are leading our division, so that's tough. We're gonna have to jump. So we get a 1-0 win in the pitcher confines of Petco, right? It's Petco? Yeah, Petco Park. Kevin Garcia, great start, and then the bullpen does a good job. And the offense just enough. Looks like it was a Churio solo shot. So there you go. Game 2 in San Diego. We win 6-0. So pitching has come through big this series. Brenton Doyle, another 3 ribbies. Chris Bryant has 2. Brenton Doyle was a home run solo shot. Randy Vasquez does a fine job, gets hurt during it, and then McMahon comes in, and he's been awesome for us. And then Bird and Pint, much better in his second career appearance. So Vasquez will be fine. He'll be back for the next game. So, here in San Diego, we're not yet eliminated. We're 4 games behind with 4 to go. Outside shot, but this has been a fun race nonetheless. And we lose 5-4, so I think that puts us out. What the heck just McMahon go out? What the heck was that? I always skip through those things too quick. But anyway, yeah, we lost 5-4. That officially puts us out. Kramer, pretty bad, and then Hollowell, whatever. So yeah, that eliminates us, but we'll go to the end of the year here. Oh, it was a waiver. Duh. Yeah, we'll sim through this Arizona series. I mean, we at least clinched a 500 record, so that's pretty awesome. In year 3, we lose 4-3. Going a little slow now that we're deeper in the save, and we clinched the over 500 record, so that's cool. We win against Arizona. Brenton Doyle, another 3 hits. What a freaking run he's had here, man. He's been my best hitter down the stretch. And then last game of the season, we lose 5-2. Garcia gets the ball. Another good start for him. He was a real surprise for us this year. So that'll end the regular season, and the season for us, I guess. I guess you can look through how everyone did. I mean, we just went over it. So Kramer really struggled down the stretch for us. We wound up winning both of those starts that he flunked, but he lost the one that he did better in. Eduardo, a lot of these pitchers just struggled to pitch in our ballpark, which is understandable. But, I mean, the bullpen was good all year, so no complaints really there. And then, the hitting was awesome down the stretch. Brenton Doyle, huge season. Zach Veen, Chris Bryant leading the way, and then, of course, Tovar, Churio, great supplemental pieces, and Veen wound up leading the team in WAR by just a little bit over Tovar. 6.1. I'm guessing a lot of that had to do with base running. Yeah, 12 base running runs. That makes a lot of sense. I was curious why his WAR was so high earlier on, but it was definitely the base running. So good stuff there. 24 steals on the year for him. Tovar 17 without being caught. Wow, we really didn't have a ton of caught stealings. Wow. Brenton Doyle had 12. Not quite as many as he had last year, but Parker Meadows had 20. He had a nice year. He'll be back. Maybe not as a starter, but definitely will return next season. McMahon struggled a bit with the bat, but I keep raving about his versatility, and it really is important. So, probably not going to be worth this money next year, but we'll have him around for sure. Bernabel definitely came on late. Put up another nice season. Not quite as good as his rookie year last year, but a pretty good season. And then the bench is fine. I don't know if Morel will be back. Nolan Jones probably won't be. Juan Guerrero, a young guy, I like him a lot, so he'll be back. Amador will definitely be here, and Palma was freaking awesome. Our catching must have led the league in OPS because Romo struggled down the stretch, but still a 101 WRC plus with 8.4 framing runs. So there you go. That'll wrap up this episode. And maybe I'll cut back after. No, we'll do that in the off season. Okay, yeah, this will wrap up episode 6. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you like the video, I guess, and feel free to subscribe, and it shows a lot of support. I appreciate it. So thank you for watching either way, and we'll see you next episode. Bye.